Welcome, welcome, welcome to a special edition of Helping Brothers Out. We are going to be doing live election coverage. My name is Derek Durrell Dixon, doing it in the 3D way.
And I am Elwood, Mr. Class Ingram.
We're talking always equals healing.
Because we are helping brothers out.
Yes. So we are on this. We're on this new thing called Shard. Now, normally we are on but today we're just doing a special edition of the not so normal election coverage. So we having fun. We just wanted to come on, talk about the election, and see what is going on out there. So I'm going to be sharing it out so you guys can watch it as well. Again, we are learning this new StreamYard, so we're just going to be having fun with it. So, how you doing, Mr. Class? How's your day been going?
Hey, man, everything is going good. Everything, hey, like I said, any day above ground is a good day. And I'm sorry we're a little bit off whack because
I know that's right.
the delay is crazy. So, but no, everything is good. I don't know, like y'all can see I got this is my American flag. Got the gray for everything. You know, gotta make sure you voted in the classy way. Although I did a little bit earlier voting, I didn't wait till today, so that wasn't no.
I did too. I went in early. I went and voted. I actually mailed mine in. So I mailed my vote in and everything. I got my information that they received it. This was Cortez's first time voting, so that was exciting. So he got to vote as well.
Oh
So
man,
it was really good. I was glad. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to see them.
So
Did
we
you post? Did you
again,
post
if you
those?
guys are just tuning in, we are just doing a huh?
I said, did you post those? The pictures of Cortez first time voting.
Well, we mailed them in. We mailed them in. So it was some time back ago. So I just put something on Instagram or on Facebook that was his first time voting and everything. So I actually sat down, had a discussion with him about, the elections and everything,
Mm-hmm.
that I did not want to sway him in any way. However he wanted to vote, I wanted him to vote the way he wanted to.
Right.
And I went over everything that was on the ballot, explained all that to him. So it was pretty exciting that he did that. So
Mm,
yes,
that's
Mr.
good.
Nick
That's good.
on watching this.
Yeah, yeah. Brother Nick said, "Go ahead out, you guys. Everyone,
Yeah,
go
Nick,
out and vote. Yes,
glad to
please go out and vote.
see
Yes,
everybody go out and vote.
yeah, yeah. You gotta go
So
out and
yeah,
vote.
so we're on here. This this whole delay thing, is going to drive us batty, but that's okay.
Hey,
That's
we're
okay.
gonna
We're
get it
gonna make
right
it.
by
We're gonna make
halftime.
through. And next time right, we're
We'll get
gonna
it
go
right by
back to
halftime.
our
We're gonna
Zoom
figure
time.
it out.
But right now,
Right.
we just gonna have a good time and talk about this. But listen, what's so exciting? I'm telling you, this election has been making history all over.
Yeah, and I agree. It's definitely
We
been
have
making history
over,
all over.
yes, yes. There's been over um, 100, a 100 million people that have voted so far. And that's one of the highest numbers that they have had as far as voting. So that to me is just extremely amazing that we are out there voting. Now, what that means as far as who they're voting for, we don't know. We know that there
Mm.
is, we don't know if the kids are voting, the seniors are voting. You know, we'll see. We'll see. So, what do you think?
And that's the interesting part is the numbers are breaking records, but who are they breaking records for? That's the key thing. Nobody knows because in the news right now, of course, you see every commercial break and football game or whatever that comes on, you see the political campaigns, one campaign, this and another campaign. But the thing is that what is making it better is more people are aware of what's actually going on right now in society because it's not all about that it could become a
Right,
race war, and this is something that we're seeing all over the news. But then again, this
right.
lets you know that this is how the news influences things. They don't feed off of the positive. They go into the negative and say, "Oh, well, Trump campaign is chasing this person out." They're turning it into a race war. That's what they want you to think. And now they're already
Hmm.
beginning to put both races against each other because that's the information that they're putting out
Mm.
there. So that's the time for us to do our own research and just stay woke and remain focused on what the real thing is, and just go out and vote and get this people out of there who don't belong there.
Right. And like the first polls, CNN is reporting that the first polls closed at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know if that's going to be that we'll be start getting information in. I know the actual election coverage will be starting in about 45 minutes or so. So everybody will be tuned in. I'm going to try to stay up as long as I can, but I just don't want to go through no stressed out night about watching it. I just want the best for the world, for the United States. I just want the best for us. And, we have to continue to vote. We got to continue to pray. We got to continue
Yes,
to vote.
yes.
So that's one thing I think is going to be interesting for us.
Uh, Definitely, like, yeah, and I'm glad you spoke on that. And this is not to sway anybody to a certain religion, but whatever God you decide to pray to, or if there is none, please just do
Mm.
so because we are in uh I want to say a state of emergency because we don't know what people are capable of like nowadays, and they're putting so much negativity out in the air. But most of all, is pray for this nation as well as pray for your families and our black children out here because it's whew, yeah, crazy.
Listen, Pamela is watching. Pamela from Denver, Colorado. She says you got to check your, I believe it's in your inbox on Facebook. I think she sent you a picture of me back in high school that she promised you when we had a show that she was watching. She was going to send you a picture of me back in high school. So I think that she sent that
Oh,
to you. So you're going to check your
I'm gonna have to
inbox
check
for
that
that.
out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Oh my goodness, man,
Yes.
oh man.
So Nick is saying African American voters over the age of 65 are voting at 70%, the highest ever in Georgia. That is
Oh
a great
Lord.
thing. I'm telling you, you guys, this amazing year. I mean, to be out there voting, I'm telling you, you you have of this. You have time to get out there and vote. You cannot sit at home. You have to get out there and vote, and your voice has to be heard because there's so much in stake. And this is just not for the presidential election. It's also for your local election. So because this has to do with the Senate seats and Congress and all of that. All that. So please, please, just don't go out there. The one thing I don't want to see is to go vote out of anger. Right. Because that to me is it's not a good thing to do. Don't vote out of anger. Vote out of education. The reason that you are reading and learning and all of that. But don't go vote out of anger, and don't sit there and pressure people. I'm not understanding. I've never heard of an election where going with guns and all of that for a vote, but then when it starts at the top and goes and comes on down, people follow what they have learned. So that to me, that's a tough thing right there.
Yeah. And thank you, Nick, for posting that, because I honestly got nervous when I was reading that until he said in Georgia. Now, if that would have said in Texas, I'd have said, "Oh my Lord." I would have gotten so nervous and be like, okay, seniors. I would have been thinking more so white supremacy. And that was sad that I would think that, but I'm glad he clarified that to make sure that that was in Georgia. But yeah, it's definitely good to see that our people are out there voting, and the early voting. And honestly, my predictions for this is I don't think that we're going to get a true answer until probably December. Probably December, because if it's going to be, I'm feeling that it's going to start to cut it close. And this is Mr. Class's words. I feel as though if it starts to cut it close, then we're not going to get a real answer until December, because they still want to make sure they count all the other mail-in ballots and all of that. So that is Mr. Class's prediction.
Okay. You have heard it first. Listen, we are going to go to a quick, and I'm going to see if I can do this, is we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Don't y'all go anywhere.
Tune in
this we Thursday will be right back
at 6:30 p.m. as our special guest, Derek Lewis Gray, will be sitting down with us to chat on Be Inspire Global, independent producer, writer, director of Toll Booth, Faulty Wood, Married and Bright, and talking about his upcoming new project, The Detour. So please tune in to Helping Brothers Out this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. with our special guest, Derek Lewis Gray. We're talking always equals healing.
And we're back. We are back. You have to tune in to Helping Brothers Out this Thursday. We have a special guest, director, producer, writer, Derek Lewis Gray. So please make sure that you tune this Thursday. That will be on Be Inspire Global. So again, please make sure that you tune in to Helping Brothers Out on Be Inspire Global this Thursday, 6:30 p.m. on Be Inspire Global. I think also I have another special guest that is out there. Oh, we have Mr. Donald Trump in the house. I am so glad we were able to get him on the show. Mr. Donald Trump, how are you doing today?
Well, first of all, I want to say, number one, thank you to Helping Brothers Out. I honestly want to say, I really love you guys. I really love you guys. You guys are smart. You do a lot of great things for the Black community, as I have, and it's truly an honor to be here on Helping Brothers Out. And I'm doing good. I'm feeling good with the numbers. I want to say Joe. just Joe, just come on, it's fake news.
Now, Mr. Donald Trump, let me ask you a couple questions. Mr. Trump, now we hear that you are in the White House right now, and you are sitting back. Are you packing?
Well, okay, I'm starting to want to feel like this is another 2020 interview where you're gonna give me tough questions. Now, I already gave you your kudos, so these better not be tough questions, or I'll have to do the same thing. But no, I'm not packing. That is also fake news, and that's almost as true as me having strange accounts still in China. Fake news.
Ah, are are you planning a party for this evening? Do you have dancers? Do you have what's going on? What's going on at the White House? Give us the feel right now at the house.
Well, I'm honestly glad that you asked me that question. Thank you, and I want to retract that. You're actually doing a really good job. You're doing a really good job at your interviewing. You're doing a really good job, and us as a committee. I'm sorry. What was your question? Because I'm sorry. What was the
Right.
question?
The, the question again, the question is, give us the feel at the White House. What is going on at the White House at this time?
Oh, well, right now we're still trying to get more judges in here so I can have more accounts and more people on my side. So as of right now, we're doing good. We're pretty comfortable on how the election is gonna go, which is in my favor. Because I got looks like somebody switched my hat.
Oh,
I realize it's matching. It says make black great again. Oh, someone switched my hat. Well, I'm all for that because I have a guy that's
oh,
on
they
the team.
switched your
He's
hair.
They switched it, but I'm all for it because nobody has done more than I've done for the community,
Okay.
for the
Oh,
black community, for this nation. Everything is down. Unemployment is down for the first time in history. Uh, we our oil numbers, they're just oil, and we're doing great on that. The coronavirus numbers are down. Our troops are home. What a Sleepy Joe in 40 in
okay, Mr. Trump,
45
Mr.
years.
Trump.
45 years. No. You give me one more
Yeah,
second
okay.
because you did let
Mr. Trump, just sit right there. Just sit right there real quick. I have someone that I got to bring in as well. We have also Senator Harris is in the room. Senator Harris,
Oh, here we go.
let's see
Another
if we can
sassy
get her.
lady. Oh, she's okay. Hello, are you guys nervous
Senator
over there?
Harris,
Senator Harris.
can you hear me?
Her mic
Make
is
sure
on
that you
mute.
unmute Senator
See,
Harris. We
this
can't
is
hear
why
you.
Yes,
you
Unmute.
don't want to vote for
I
them.
am.
She
I am
doesn't even know how to work the mic,
I
ladies
am
and
mute. I
gentlemen.
am
She does
unmuted.
not even know how to
Excuse
work
me.
the mic.
Excuse me.
She
I'm
doesn't
speaking.
even know. How is she going to control the country
Excuse
if she
me. I'm
can't
speaking.
control the mic?
Mr. President, I'm speaking. Great evening, helping brothers out. I am so honored to be here on this election night. This is so amazing, and I wanted to take this time just to come on, even though we are in the midst of tallying all of the votes for all of our amazing voters. I just wanted to let you know how special you are. So I took this time to come out just to say thank you
Mm.
and just to show the love and appreciation to all of our Biden Harris supporters. We thank you. And even if you're not a Biden Harris supporter, please honor your right to vote.
See, She came on, and I've already said that.
Yes.
That's the problem with the Biden campaign. They had a who spy come in and spy on my whole campaign in 45
Mr.
years,
President.
and you were the one.
Mr. President.
I don't understand.
Okay, this is not a debate. Mr.
No,
Trump,
Mr.
this is not a
President,
debate
Mr.
tonight.
President.
It's not a
Today
debate.
is not the day for that.
Senator Harris, I gave you the floor. Senator Harris, are you there? Are you there, Senator Harris?
Yes, Mr. Dixon, I'm here.
Yes. Senator Harris, what will you be doing this evening? Are you be watching this? Are you going to be just waiting for the news? What is the atmosphere of waiting?
Well, right now that it's just a matter of waiting for that call from Mr. Trump and his team to let us know that they concede.
I'm the president. Why would I call you? I'm the president. Why would I?
Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump.
Why
You're
would
gonna
I
have to wait a minute.
Why would I
Chief.
call you?
Thank you.
Someone call
Mr.
you.
Thank you, Mr.
President
Trump. One
Stuff that you
second.
had to do in
President
America.
Trump, I'm speaking. President Trump, I'm speaking. The question was directed at me, Senator Harris, and I'm going to answer that question. And I just want
you
to
had
know,
45. She had. This
Mr.
is the. I'm the
excuse
president.
me,
You
excuse
didn't give
me,
her,
excuse
Mr.
me.
Dixon. See this. I'm about. Yeah. Could we get another?
Can we get
All
a
right.
can we get a better moderator, please? Because this is unacceptable. At this point, all the votes have been cast.
Well, listen.
So actually, excuse me, Mr. Dixon, I actually have a voter right here. Excuse me, ma'am. Could you tell us did you vote today? Yes, you did vote today.
Well, I'm
Okay.
glad that you said that because I love children and I always love children, and I know that she voted smart because she looks like a smart person that can do. Do you have an Apple iPhone? I can get you that.
Well, we don't have to worry about an
Trump,
Apple
vote
iPhone, but
Trump,
I mean,
right.
clearly you are underage. But with this year's election, anything
Senator
goes. So,
Harris.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Senator Harris and Mr. Trump. We're going to go to another quick commercial. So I'm going to give y'all a chance to get. And then we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with our special guest, Mr. Trump and Senator
Tune
Harris.
in this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. as our special guest, Derek Lewis Gray, will be sitting down with us to chat on Be Inspire Global, independent producer, writer, director of Toll Booth, Baltiwood, Married and Bright, and talking about his upcoming new project, The Detour. So please tune in to Helping Brothers Out this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. with our special guest, Derek Lewis Gray. We're talking always equals healing.
We are back. Thank you, Senator Harris. Mr. Trey, what you got to say real quick? Because he is gone, so go on and say what you got to say right now, girl.
Absolutely. I was just speaking to this beautiful young lady, and even though she is underage, we understand that anything goes in this election. So therefore, you said she is actually wearing her "I voted" sticker. Yes. So who may I ask did you vote for?
By law, you don't have to answer that. See, she doesn't know the law. She doesn't
excuse
know
me,
the
Mr.
law.
President.
She doesn't know the law.
Mr. President. Mr. President.
Mr. Trump, she did ask
the young lady
the question.
You don't have to answer by law.
I'm going to.
You don't have to answer
But that's okay because anything goes in 2020.
Go ahead.
2020, anything goes in 2020. So, young lady, who did you vote for?
Biden.
Joe Biden, yes, and Senator Harris. Thank you so much. Appreciate that so much, and we hope that in another 8 years your vote will really count. Thank you so much. And we have another voter here. We have another voter here. Hello, young lady.
Hi.
And did you vote in today's election?
Yes.
Well, you did. Okay, and who
did you vote smart? Because I feel like you're another smart young lady,
these
and by
are some
law, you don't have to answer that. You
Excuse
don't
me.
have. I love her hair. Let's talk about
Excuse
her
me.
hair because
Yes,
me
her hair
as
is
a
amazing.
community, it's beautiful. See,
Yes, it
Camille,
is.
you
Thank
always
you.
want to press and curl,
Yes.
and I know that you shouldn't really press and curl. It should just
Uh,
be a
Mr.
natural
Trump,
thing
Mr. Trump,
because we're
you,
natural and we're trying to make America great and
Mr.
stand
President,
up again.
Mr.
So,
President,
Princess,
Mr.
if you want to
President,
come over to the right side, it's Republican, Republican, Republican.
okay,
We will
Mr.
help
President, I'm going
save
to mute you
on your
again,
taxes.
President. I'm going to have to mute you.
thank you, thank you, thank you,
Okay,
thank you.
he's
So
been
we
muted.
just want to say thank you to these amazing young voters who went out to the polls today and voted and made their vote kind of sort of count, but not really for another 10 to 12 years, but it's okay because you voted. And that's what's important. That's what's important. Amen. Amen. And while we're here, I mean, can we just talk
Amen.
about fracking? Can we talk about fracking for a moment and how that is
All
so
right, Senator
important?
Harris, I got to get a question into Trump. So
Yes.
1 second,
Yes, Mr.
please.
Dixon. Yes, Mr. Dixon.
Mr. Trump, are you okay, Mr. Trump? Are you ready for your question?
Yes, as long as this is still going to continue
I'm saying
to
we
be
have.
fair,
Can Mr.
and
Trump?
the Biden campaign does not get lighter questions. Questions good.
Mr. Trump.
Make them fair. I feel as
Well,
though
Mr. Trump, this is your question, and we're gonna give you a good question, Mr. Trump. What will be your if there was to be an acceptance speech? What would you say to the American people?
well, I'm glad that you asked that question. You're doing a wonderful job, by the way. You're doing a wonderful job. I'm glad that you decided to ask that question to me, the real president of the United States of America, who's not a true politician. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because all they do in the Biden campaign is report fake news and spy on my campaign. When they were with President Obama, they spied
Okay,
on
but you're
my
not
campaign.
answering the
And
question. You're not answering the question.
I feel that
You haven't answered the question.
What's the question? Because I think that you're playing tricks on me. What was
Okay,
the
well,
original
stand by
question?
and let me get Senator Harris. The
See,
original
she's spying
question,
on my
Mr.
campaign
Trump, was
already. She just took a whole picture
well.
of this whole thing, an interview, and then she's going to replace my words and say she just took a picture. She's already demanding and reporting fake news. I demand a recount. A recount.
Okay, well, Mr. Trump, I do have a task for you. I have a task for you, so I need you to listen. I need you to go find 6 paper clips, and they need to be yellow. Go. All right, Senator Harris, we have about a good 10 minutes before he comes back. All right, Senator Harris,
Yes.
what will be your acceptance speech? What will be your acceptance for this evening?
Well, for this evening, when we do win, we will just celebrate all of our American citizens who took the time to make their vote count. We want people to know that we begin working now. Okay, the work begins now. We're not waiting for January. We already have our policies and plans in place for fracking, for taxes,
And their
for
policies will
gun
break
laws.
America.
Excuse
It
me,
will break
excuse me, I'm
America.
speaking. Excuse me, I'm speaking. We have placed things in place and laws in place that we're ready to hit the ground running. We're here to let our American people work that no American citizens. And we will not give up on our citizens. We want our citizens to know that they have a voice and their vote counted in this election, and their voice will continue to count every single day that we are in office. We are going to let them know that they
She's
can
be a
come to the
preacher.
White House
She's
whenever
preaching.
they choose. The White House will be open again with your mask on, but the White House will be open
Okay,
again.
Senator Harris,
Well,
calm
where's
down.
your mask
Senator
at
Harris,
now? Well, where's your mask
okay,
at now? I
calm
just
down.
saw you bring in 3
Calm
people
down,
from
girl.
your campaign, and you neither one
Listen,
of them are having the mask. So who really gave who the corona?
We were all tested for corona, the corona that you brought to our country.
listen. I want to
Came
thank
from
you,
China.
Senator
No,
Harris,
I
for
need a second
stopping
to
in.
answer this question.
Donald
I need
Trump,
to answer this question. It was China that brought the
yeah. Well,
disease
we got to get
over
in.
here, and it was
We
your
got to get in one more. We got to get in one more commercial. So listen, thank you, Donald Trump, for stopping in. Senator Harris, thank you for stopping in. If you could find Mr. Class for us, we're going to be wrapping this up. But Senator Harris, thank you so much.
I feel
Listen,
like
girl,
she has
we
a
wish you
lot
the
more
best tonight,
time
okay?
to answer everything,
We thank you so
and
much, and I look forward to seeing you on
I
Pennsylvania
know.
Avenue.
that's my
Yes,
state.
I know, Mr. Trump. Okay, we're going to go to commercial.
This interview. I'm done.
Tune in this Thursday. Tune in this Thursday.
Trying to get the commercial up for y'all.
Tune in this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. as our special guest Derek Lewis Gray will be sitting down with us to chat on Be Inspire Global, independent producer, writer, director of Toll Booth, Baltiwood, Married and Bright, and talking about his upcoming new project, The Detour. So please tune in to Helping Brothers Out this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. with our special guest, Derek Lewis Gray. We're talking always equals healing.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we had Senator Harris for this evening. We had Mr. Donald Trump, President Trump, that, the cultural forth and stuff there. But we just wanted to kind of get their views, to get their feel about what was going on in the White House, what was going on wherever they were at and everything. So we want to thank them for stopping in and saying hello to class. You missed it. Mr. Trump had stopped in. Senator Harris had stopped in. I knew you had been and went to the bathroom and everything, but yeah, you missed the whole thing.
Man, pork and beans had me. Oh, whew, I missed that. And Senator Harris. Man.
And Senator Harris.
Hey.
Yes.
I missed everything. Was Michael there too?
But listen, we're not going to keep y'all. No, he didn't come through. He was, there was, he said that there was a fly in his house, so he couldn't make it. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we just wanted to come on just once again. You have plenty of time to get to the polls. Please get to the polls and make sure that you vote. The first polls, again, they close at 6 p.m. That is on, I believe, in Michigan. I'm not for sure. It's not showing me what. And I am just getting information from CNN, breaking news. For the 5th day in a row, USPS reports drop in on-time movement of mail-in ballots. So mail-in ballots, everything is on time. So that is great news to hear. Again, you guys for tuning in. Just had a good time. Just to you for this last 30 minutes. we don't want to take up a lot of time because we want you to be able to settle in, get ready to watch CNN, whatever news station that you choose to watch, and keep up with all the election news. But we will be back Thursday. We'll be back on Helping Brothers Out on Be Inspired Global at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to check out that show. It's going to be very inspiring, and we just want to make sure that everybody is watching us. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram. Mr. Class, give them your Instagram information.
That's Men with Class. That's MENWITH.KLASS.
And you can follow me on Derek Durrell Dixon. You can follow us. You can see the our Instagram scrolling at the bottom right there. So just make sure, again, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on, you can follow Helping Brothers Out on all platforms that we are on. And again, hey, this was just a fun night, just to have fun, just to see what everybody's doing. Kind of, get some stress off of the elections. But again, we want to encourage you, go out and vote. Go out and vote. You still have time. So this is just a special edition, Helping Brothers Out. I am Derek Dixon, always doing it in the three-way.
And of course, I'm Elwood, Mr. Class Ingram.
We're talking always equals healing.
Because we are helping brothers out.
Y'all have a good evening. We may end up on Instagram maybe later on just to talk to y'all, see what's going on. So you can go to Help on Instagram, slide over there a little later on. Follow us over there, and we'll talk some more about what's going on with the elections, just to keep you updated. Because this StreamYard, that delay is hurting my head. I can't do it.
Right.
We got to go back to our Zoom.
Right.
Yes. All right, y'all. So y'all have a good evening, and we will see y'all Thursday again. We'll probably pop up on Instagram about 7 o'clock this evening. On Instagram on Helping Brothers Out, and we'll talk to you a little bit more, maybe 30 more minutes, and let you know what's going on with the elections. So I will see y'all. Peace. Have a good evening.